Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Windslayer. It's been a couple days since I actually looked at this because I was participating in a big multiplayer event this weekend, and yeah, looks like these guys are at war. No, not at war with them, just at war with these guys. And I think the outcasts somewhere around here, they weren't doing too good. They're at war with a lot of people, it looks like. Yes, these guys are also at war with them. Do they have no allies? The outcasts are their allies. So these guys seem to be doing pretty good in their offensive war, but they also got attacked back here, it looks like, by the shaman and these guys. So they're gonna do pretty well in the long run. These two nations might be able to hold off the outcast, but I think the Shard of Dignity is going to get pretty big here. We'll see. I'd like to dismiss these things, just because they're making the top of my map a little ugly. Oh, these guys are at war, huh? I forgot about that. The Decadent Dynasty is also in this war, huh? There's so many wars going on right now. Looks like they're doing pretty well down here. Everything seems so quiet on this. Turn that up there. See if that helps with coming through in the desktop audio. Huh. I think if I do that, it comes through. But I'll have to remember to turn that down for the weekend. Because some people were really, really loud. I'll probably have to just turn them down in Discord. I'll try and remember that. So much war in the galaxy. I wonder how that makes Morgath feel. Forgot how I was role-playing this one. I got all into my other empire, which is nice. It plays nice with Xenos. That could change though. There's some interesting people in that galaxy. Looks like these shaman have already conquered quite a bit of territory belonging to the outcasts here. I remember thinking they'd get really powerful because they got early vassals. They got this guy as a vassal, I think. Yeah, well, they already integrated that one. And I think this one is also their vassal. Yeah, down there. Time to see who will rise. I think all the spaces are going to get filled up this episode. Probably name the episode after that. What would make sense though? Fully settled. Probably. Looks like I could actually build up my fleet a little tiny bit. Also upgrade them. This thing looks like it could use more corvettes. Maybe more battleships on this one. Probably gonna have some extra in some of these places. But I have some naval capacity I can play around with, it looks like. Gotta get as many of those as possible. Those are really good. Maybe the last one will be something else. Yeah, that should be something else. This should be the thing that gives you more. This one. We'll go with that there. Turum. Yeah, I'll be able to defend yourself, Turum. have a super fortified empire. It's gonna be great. Atlas. I don't need you to have this. You can have that. You know, in the big multiplayer game, I may go for the thing that gives you extra defenses so that I can, how do you say it? So I can keep people out of my territory. Sounds like another war. Okay. Is that just one? You got allies and enemies. Interesting. They're going to war with these guys. A new war breaks out. They're waging war against the nation that empowered me and brought me into power, who has sided up with these guys. Okay. Who do we have in charge of these wars? You've got minerals, you're pretty good. You're, yeah, not so great. You're awesome. The Saventi have a great leader. 83. I think they'll live a while longer. They have my tech, so I think they have, yeah. These guys are in a good position. The Saventi and the New Kingdom of Glera, I think, will probably win this. They're the defensive ones in this war, aren't they, though? Oh, they have more war exhaustion than their enemy. I thought they'd be winning pretty easily. They have taken a lot of stuff here, but they have some war exhaustion. Maybe the outcasts won't get entirely wiped out. Could be some of them left in the end. Gonna have to get rid of that for this, and this for something. His A. I probably should have held on to Merope so that I could have had this little thing as a sector. Maybe taking this as well. Link that back to here. And how else would that link to everything else? I don't really feel like connecting everything in this playthrough. It could. They're in 3 wars, huh? Oh, that's the outcasts. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought I'd clicked on somebody else. These guys are doing pretty good in their war. They'll probably finish their war first, and then who knows how the outcasts will be able to adjust. these guys are in a federation, huh? These guys might end up joining them because you made that silly mistake. Now, where are these guys gonna go? You got a couple defensive packs, it looks like. Pretty much everybody likes you. Apparently you don't like me so much, but I'm gonna pretend that you do, because you got that shrine to Morgath on your capital. Can't see their capital anymore, but I'm gonna assume that shrine is still there. What if they tore it down? That would be a disgrace. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those choices. I can compare the differences in between everything. See how they perform. I predict that these guys will win their war first, then somebody's going to win their war against this one, and who knows about these other ones. Looks like they've got some territory here, quite a bit down here. They have a little system there. They haven't really moved over here, have they? They have taken some territory over here. That's right, I gave them that system recently. They still have some space over here that they can get to. They're just sitting back, watching people fight. Let's not do species, let's go to contacts and see who's the strongest. Or how about the weakest? Let's start with the weakest. Makes sense. These guys will all hate me. So they're not doing very good, it looks like. They're not even at war, and apparently they're the weakest. Sad the Robo-Roaches didn't have a lot of territory, did they? Just one planet and some systems, it looks like. But that's it. Kinda want to clear out the pirates for these guys over here. gonna jump them in here. I'll clear out this one first. And yeah, take it from there. Because they're getting stomped by these pirates, it looks like. So if it's got a sword there being aggressive, if it's got that, it means they're being defensive, it looks like. Yeah, these guys might get some territory. Apparently they're pretty strong and at war. Yep, same with these guys. They're the strongest though, huh? With 10 planets, that makes quite a bit of sense. 7. I thought the game crashed there. What's their casus belli? Oh, ideology, probably. Oh no, it's doing that thing, isn't it? From what I can tell, the stream froze too. I'm gonna keep recording until I get control back, and then maybe I won't have to do too much editing later today. That's cool. At least I'm having this error now and not like over the weekend. It's weird actually. I'm kind of happy I'm having this error now and not later. Where do they keep the menu here? Usually press escape to get to it, but there's gotta be another button for it somewhere on here. Oh, hey, look at this. My keyboard's working again. So, I have no internet. I'm going to stop this recording and try and hook this all up later. And I'm back. So, yeah, I just had some technical difficulties there. Sorry if you were watching the stream or if this is a little too jarring for you over on YouTube. I'm not too happy about it, but yeah. At least it happened today on my single player stuff and not during my multiplayer stream that I wasn't in control of, because that would have been quite a shame. I think I would have lost control of my empire or the recording or something along those lines, and I would have been very sad. It's weird, when I have that issue, my entire internet goes down, everything goes down, so I wouldn't have been able to communicate with them without using my phone, and then there would have been a lot of time lost. Probably policies changed, things of that nature, but I'm in control here. If it's gonna happen, might as well happen when I'm in control. It's weird, the volume seems to be coming through a lot stronger now than it was earlier, so I think I will take that back down to there. Let's run this, and then I can check on OBS again. That's much closer to what I like to see from my music. Still a bit much. I don't get this. The audio is so weird in this game. Let's do that. Oh, what? Sweet. The AIs are starting to build ring worlds. I didn't think they would, but they are. The AI is building its own ring world. Yay! Oh, that is so cool. So happy they have the minerals for that. Jarldom. That's awesome. Really, really happy to see that. When it said something about a ring world, I thought to myself, aren't I making something different? I thought I was making like a sentry array somewhere. Okay. These guys are friendlier, I would assume. Maybe they're still, yeah, they're not xenophobic anymore. Good for them. No! Sad. We just lost an admiral to suicide. Friendly. We had a spare one sitting around not doing anything. Why did the volume change so much? Everything seems like way louder than when I started the other video. Don't know what's changed. That's closer to the volume I want. Yeah, much better. It still seems almost too loud. What? That went down? Maybe it's got to do with the fact that that the game just downloaded a new branch. I'm recording this on May 15th, so that's my prediction. Another war. Huh. These guys are at war against them? That's it. Oh, they had a defensive pact with them. Well, I think they'll win, but these guys should really declare war on them if they can. Go check in on the outcasts, because they're the focus of this war up here. Pretty even in that one. The Knights have some territory there. Pretty much won this. They just need to push the rest of the territory down. This territory. It's probably a very costly war for them. I remember telling this guy to jump over here. Did he never do that? Maybe that was right around when the game froze. They're more xenophobic, huh? I was not gonna predict that. I would have predicted otherwise. Let's not pause this. You're more xenophobic than you used to be. Oh, we actually had one go that way, huh? Okay. It's because they're at war. Some real hate for the Xenos. There we go. I was wondering where this was. Where did I set this up? Corinth. Okay. Doesn't seem to take too long. Yeah, this is incredibly loud, even over an OBS it's showing up like. Maybe that will be better. That seems more reasonable. Okay, cool. I'm yet to find that sweet spot where it all just sounds right. Seems pretty safe, doesn't it? I think I'll hold on to that there. Well, they do have a border. Like, I was just wondering, do they even share a border? I don't know. These guys can probably jump their things over. I think they have jump drive. Okay. That Federation is fighting a single nation, huh? They have so much territory, it's awesome. These guys are pretty strong too, it looks like. Lots of nice planets over here. They've actually built up their star bases. I want to build up a star base here to secure my border a little bit more. Oh, why not? Kinda quiet, huh?
Construction complete.
I do like how the Rixian Templars are now xenophobic. It adds a little bit of diversity to my universe. Or, you know, personality. Whatever you want to call it. Not gonna lie, being Tuesday, I'm pretty excited to watch the next episode of 100. Should be pretty good. Last week was a fun one. Try not to spoil anything in these videos. And my other ones, I do talk a lot about the episode, so yeah. Did they bring their fleets back or something? Oh wow, look at that. That's a lot. Their homeworld seems to be getting attacked pretty heavily. Yeah, they're losing pops on this planet pretty quickly. I could go through the species and see who has the most. Looks like I have the most. Oh, this is just my empire. Let's go to galaxy. There's a couple Genoans, but I think there's some other Genoans out there. Right? See if we can find some others. Because they can't be the last of their kind. That'd be a little wild. There they are. Yeah, there's more Genoans out there. They're just technically a different branch than these ones. And apparently there's some droids. I'd imagine there's more of each of these, except for maybe this Lapo. There may only be 9 of them, and 10 of these. quite a few that are lacking. I think it's more interesting to see who has the most. So there's quite a few Lurites, Zapalots, Pelkey, Harvargas. Although these guys are going to get conquered pretty soon. Surprised they have some that aren't psychic. Or that there are some that aren't psychic. There may not be in the Haverga thingy. But yeah. Some populations seem to have done a little bit better than others. Can't wait for more AIs to build ring worlds. Free ring worlds for me later. I'll take them. I wonder how many ring worlds there'll be in this game before I get completely bored with it. It's not too boring, but it could be more interesting at this point. Oh, what's this? I need to pay attention to the screen. Took my eyes off for a second there, or a couple seconds, not too long. I'm still here, don't worry. Just waiting for interesting things to develop so I can comment on them. Yep, that looks all good to me.
Construction complete.
It's logical. Why wouldn't I upgrade that? At least at this point, it doesn't make sense not to. Let's just go to the ones that I know need work first. I haven't really decided what these things are going to be. Maybe I could use some more anchorage points and then I can build up my fleet a little bit. After this Sentry Ray, I gotta build another ring world, and I forget where I wanted to do that exactly. Maybe here. Looks fairly secure right there. Maybe here. And here. Those are a little bit more remote than I would like. I think I build it here. And then potentially there. Just to secure my borders a little bit in the north here.
Incoming transmission.
The Sentry Ray is probably making decent progress. Astronomers. Wonder why we need astronomers here. To watch the stars a little bit better. Take a closer look at them. Something like that. I mean, I guess that's kind of logical. It's just kind of weird. Oh well.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
What's this?
Construction complete.
Just get that then. Why am I zoomed in here of all places? Doesn't make sense. Let's go find some armies. These are still here. Yeah, 7,000 there. It's not a whole bunch, is it? There's something. Decadent Dynasty is all the way over here, huh? They've been colonized, or not colonized, they've been sieged pretty heavily by the Claw. Huh. The Claw seems to be doing a pretty good job of countering them. Wonder how that will be resolved in the end. Some of them have to be getting kind of close. This leader should help out these people quite a bit. Look, you're inferior to me because of your fleet capacity. Good for you. Did I forget to fly my fleet over here? Yes. Let's go there. Can call us world police or whatever they want, that's fine. We'll take it. And we'll go up here and down there. That'd be great. Yeah, they came from over here, so we're just gonna go jump in there. And then once we're there, fly over here. I'm gonna try and help out those who have been suffering from pirates. I helped some, but not everybody out with their initial pirates, and these guys probably just got like the worst of it. You know, I think I will take the time to edit this together with the half an hour I got earlier. Just make it one clear episode, because this is a kind of important one. We got a ring world. I mean, sure, it's not too thrilling right now. I can't really watch all the wars, and Even the ones that I can aren't too interesting at this point, but they will get a lot more interesting, at least that's my prediction.
Heretic station engaged.
I'm just hanging out right there. Okay. He still has some land. So their war against the Rixie are going pretty well. It looks like the Knights of Night are gonna be disappearing pretty soon, but I'm not sure about these guys. We may end up siding with one of the enemies of their enemies. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, something like that. I think we just killed those pirates. Good job, guys. Jump them over here next, I think. Cool. There's gotta be more pirates out here somewhere. Looks like they had pirate stations out here, but they've all been taken care of. There may be some I just can't see for whatever reason. I wonder how this war is going down here. Can't see their fleets, can I? But I can see that they've taken a lot of territory here. going pretty well for them. I feel like that's safe to say. Oh, look, I had some things expire. Take those. This and this. Just to say I did. I think my factions are pretty happy, aren't they? The ones I'm suppressing might even be getting smaller.
Our ships have been improved.
So I'm promoting spiritualism and authoritarianism. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Construction complete.
Wonder if they'll get through this quickly. I don't feel like they're going through that too quickly. Okay, where's this? Apparently I thought that needed to be fortified.
Construction complete.
Where was this one? Probably should be fortified. It's either this or that. I think I'll go for that. In case I do ever have to fight a war, it'd be nice to have good defense.
Construction complete.
Well, this is exciting. They haven't taken over their only planet, have they? They're probably sieging this down. So you got 2 planets. That's right, that one system has 2 planets. Right here. And a gateway. Did they build that gateway? There's no way that one had a gateway earlier. I really doubt I would have given them that gateway. They must have built it. They've had enough time to build gateways, haven't they? And they're kind of locked in there. I don't know why they have that. Silly beastmen. They must have. I don't. Now I want to go back and watch other episodes, see if there was a gateway there. Apparently, these 2 were some of the first ones. I think that's how that works. At least maybe it's like the first 2 that I used. Just keeps bouncing back between them when I click on them. It's looking good. I think I'll leave that where it is for now. Wonder how many other empires will create their own gateways. Probably poorer ones, like maybe these guys. Yep, they built 2 gateways. Who else had the minerals to just throw away on gateways? A couple, but I think others are spending their minerals on expansion if they can. Yeah, they must have built their own over there, because these guys built 2. There's going to be gateways and ring worlds everywhere by the end of this. It's going to be glorious. Ah, the Shroud. How are you, Shroud? Take the increased influence and I get rid of all this. How much do I have? 5, 6, 7. Just increase their happiness, I think. Oh, no! The exact opposite of what I thought would happen happened. That is bad. Very bad. And sad. The AI is so bad at ending wars, it takes forever. We'll get there eventually, right? Where was this? Cool. That's right, I had a thing over here I wanted to jump out. once it's there, I'll tell it to go here. Okay, now we go in here. Wow, 150. That's pretty good. Definitely not bad. I didn't even start to like embrace the loop in this one. If I do that, I can put the loop institute on all my planets. Now I'll greatly increase my biology income. I did that in one of my other playthroughs recently. I think it would sacrifice some of my leaders. I don't really feel like losing any leaders, so yeah. I'll wait on that until I have some young leaders or something. Something similar.
Incoming transmission.
These guys are going to be able to jump in a little while, right? They really do need a counter to keep track of that stuff. I, for one, would love to know it. Wonder what like similar star bases look like for other nations. Fully upgraded at 6K, but it doesn't have any defensive platforms on it, so it is a bit different. I can afford them, they can't. It's a giant difference. Still, they haven't found a way to finish their wars, huh? These have to be close to being over. 70. It's not terrible. They're just too cautious for my liking. Size 25 that has nobody on it. It's very curious. I wonder why I didn't put people on this one. It's because this is like your homeworld or something? No, it makes more sense to put them there, but I didn't. I don't get that one bit. That may have been an oversight. I may have overlooked that at one point. I don't know. Let's go get a fleet and take care of that so somebody can settle it. They still can't jump into here to take care of that fleet. Soon. Leave it like this for a little bit so I remember what I'm doing. When that becomes an option, I'll jump over there. Then I'll go check on some people, maybe the overall standing of some nations. There you go, you can jump him over now. Let's do that then. they're here. Let's go there and then hang out here. No more pirates in this area. Oh, yeah, I gotta pause or unpause it. Gotta click that to unpause the game. Forgot about that option, or that part. So who's the strongest now? Protect us. They're at war, which means they stand to gain quite a bit. This tiny little world right next to their capital, huh? They got the preserve and some other territories near here. This got pirates in it or something. Feel like it might have at one point.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Who killed these pirates? Could easily send those guys over here. I think everybody here knows what I'm about to click on. This person keeps going for more lifespan. Can you blame them? There's quite a few leaders here without the extra 40 years. Maybe it is time to go over to the horizon signal and do that thing. Now we don't have border access, so we can't. This is sad. Very sad. The horizon signal is out of reach for now. Whoops. The mouse was moving around over here, wasn't it? Didn't think so. I thought it was... yeah, it'd be fine the way it is. Guess not. I have to jump this guy out of here eventually. These guys have a lot of potential friends, don't they? They actually have a defensive pact. That's neat. It's good for them. Quite happy, actually. Anyways. Let's go check on the outcasts. Looks like they've lost this system to the Iridium. It looks like they didn't take the planets from them. This planet still belongs to the original person I gave it to. A lot of their wars are pretty even. This one's getting a little bit out of hand. $72 is not a whole bunch. Really depends on how their battles go. This side's completely filled in. This side of the galaxy up to here isn't settled, and there's a point right there which they're never gonna settle. The only way that gets settled is if I do it. I'm not gonna say that they settled it, I'm just gonna pretend they did. I'd be able to trade them a system actually. Let's get a scientist over here. Okay. I'll try building that up and handing it over, see what happens. Oh, can I get them to give me systems? I can demand a parachem. Oh, I have a claim on Parakin, which means I can claim it. I can demand it, rather. Their trade acceptance needs to be at least 1. Yeah, they're never going to want to trade away these planets, are they?
Construction complete.
Come on. You know you want to. What if I'm all like, give me Peregrine. I want it. And then I make claims on everything else. It's an interesting idea. Maybe I would have been able to get to their capital if I'd done that. But I didn't. Peace. The Reclaimers. Planet and a couple systems, it looks like. Let's go down there and check it out. Star Angels. Took some stuff off them. They went north. Quite a bit north, too. Took this planet and a lot of systems. Wow. Look at that. The first war is over. Authoritarian. Not many people went that route. More people became more spiritualist, I think. Well, with them winning that war, they're very likely to go to war with these guys soon. The Reclaimers are quite a bit weaker. What is it that you guys are made up of? Stakashi? Sorry guys, I tried to give you guys a good start here. Apparently that wasn't good enough. Just go there. Have you guys really not settled at all out of here? Oh, you got a habitat. Look at that. Good for you. Are you ever going to clear this out, though? Yeah, they need to start building. Can you guys start, please? They're just colonizing this thing. Build. Look, living metal. Other things. All of this territory will be yours. What's their species again? Got some Bothrians. I thought these guys started with a gateway, but I don't see one in their system now. Maybe they don't. I'm gonna need to send this guy down here too. Get that space, because nobody else is gonna use that. Looks like these guys have been colonized a bit by the Cult of Claw. There's gotta be some federations that form around here soon. There's too many little independent nations for my liking. I think the Rixians just won't give in. Did a decent job of securing their borders and been fighting to keep them. I hope these guys become friends eventually. They're both cybernetic. It would make sense in my head if they were friends. Might as well upgrade that. Well, I was wrong. I thought the galaxy would be completely settled, but it's not. Good thing something else interesting happened. Somebody started a ring world. Another war came to an end. Or the first war since the reset, really. It wasn't the first one, but it was the first one to come to an end. So I'm glad that's happened. Almost done with this survey, it looks like.
System survey complete.
Ooh, what's that? I just gave them a bunch of minerals.
Construction complete.
Should have known they were gonna just become somebody's protectorate. Now, why did they become their protectorate? Because they're super far away. They finally started colonizing, and this is close to them. Oh, okay. That's stupid. It could have been an independent empire up here, but no. Knorr ruined that for them. Star Angels. So the Cult of Claw and the Shadow of the Claw are about to lose some stuff, I think. These two. I could be wrong, but they seem to be winning the war. They're just fighting so much. I like how these guys are just sitting back, letting other people fight. They're fine. Just doing their thing their way, in their corner. I'm gonna need to be concerned once people start to have more population than me. My populations are in better positions. I'm very well defended. I have like 1,000 people, but there's already some people who have almost like 200 pops, I think, so I might need some allies just to keep myself from safe. It's just to make sure I'm safe. I'll wait a little bit longer before I make up my mind on that. But they've already got like some pretty sizable fleets in some of these nations. The future is unknown. It's predictable, but it's uncertain. Meaning there are many things that could happen, but we know all the options. We just don't know which one will happen. Always gotta keep upgrading. It's a pretty important part of this game. Might let that do that. Split its job. A little bit of that, a little bit of something else. Sorry for getting quiet here. Just trying to think about all the different things that we can do with this playthrough. There's a lot. I'd rather not just reconquer the galaxy though. I think that's kind of boring. I like the idea of being like a little bit less xenophobic and maybe a little bit more understanding. Looks like I can jump here, so I will. Why not, right? Once that's all explored, I'll build up there. Now that this one's explored, I can think about this. Yeah, it's not even that expensive. Not as expensive as I thought it would be. I think we're getting pretty close to the point where I'm going to end this episode. I'm not too sure how it's going to line up with the other recording I did this morning, but I'm thinking that this should come close to 2 hours if I stop recording very soon in the next minute or two. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's about time to pause it here and do my outro. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I've got some stuff in my description below, like links to my Patreon, my Instagram, my Twitter. If you want to check out any of that, that is all there in the description. And yeah, if you want to say anything, like leave a comment. I'd like to encourage that so that I can have some ideas as to what people would like me to do with this galaxy. I'm open to suggestions, and I'd be very happy to kind of tailor the playthrough to what people are interested in. So yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good one.